This is Operation Red Snow, Italy, Turn 1 production. So there's no R&D. We have 11 IPCs. So with that 11, we're going to buy one mechanized, one artillery, one infantry. So we have a number of battles coming up. We're going to be invading Kenya from our Italian armies in Africa. We're going to be attacking Yugoslavia from our armies adjacent. And we're going to be invading Egypt from Libya. And the big surprise, our biggest operation is going to be an invasion of Malta. So let's do our combat moves. So first of all, into Kenya, we move one Italian infantry from Somaliland, and the units in Ethiopia, artillery and 2 infantry, all go into Kenya. Into Egypt. Oops, this guy got carried away. He's already moved in. For Yugoslavia, we're moving a tank and then 2 infantry from Albania. And from northern Italy, we're moving a tank and an artillery. On second thoughts, I'll keep the artillery there. I think we're okay with 2 tanks. Okay, and then the last one is the one from Malta. So again, the Italian Navy got carried away. They go from Sea Zone 95 to Sea Zone 96. And there's one British destroyer. Let me put him back. You can tell I was role-playing this. So from Sea Zone 95, we have an Italian cruiser, destroyer, and a submarine, and we're going to send a transport which has from northern Italy, which has it's going to pick up an artillery in northern Italy and an infantry in southern Italy and try and land in Malta. And then the transport plane is going to pick up 2 infantry. Okay, so the one in Kenya, that just happens. There's no opposition. The one in Yugoslavia, we have 2 tanks, 2 infantry against a Yugoslavian. So we'll do that one quickly. Hopefully quickly. So 2 tanks and 2 infantry. And we get 1 hit. Oh, I rolled the wrong guy. Sorry about that. 2 tanks, 2 infantry unsupported. And a miss. Oh, of course, it's Yugoslavians. Yugoslavians miss. I might as well roll all these together. And the Yugoslavians get a hit, so I have 1 less die. This time I get the Yugoslavians. So as usual, the Yugoslavians put up quite a fight. So now we're going to put on the Malta. So the way it's going to work is we have to do a sea combat first to eliminate the destroyer, and then after that we'll do a air invasion, air assault, but of course there's a British AA unit. So the British destroyer defends at a 2. I have a cruiser coming in, a destroyer, and a submarine. So the cruiser rolls at 3, and the sub and the destroyer roll at 2, so I'm going to do that now. And we get 3 hits. I wish I had done that on the land force, but maybe that's a good sign. So the British destroyer is dead. They fire back, and they also get a hit. So I'm going to take I'm going to take off a submarine. infantry. We have an AA gun. And we have a bomber. So bomber defends on 1, infantry on 2, and fighter defends on 4. And coming in by the sea, we have an infantry and artillery paired, and parachuting in, we have 2 infantry. I think the paratroopers should get a bonus, but hey, that's not in the game. So okay, so we're going to do the rolls now, see what happens. So we have infantry, artillery paired, and 2 paratroopers coming in. Oh, sorry, I have to do the AA first. So the AA is coming, 1 shot at it, and the AA misses. So the Italian transport does make it through. And so now we're going to fire. So 2 infantry, 1 infantry and artillery paired in 2 infantry. And so I get 1 hit. So I'm assuming the British will take it off their AA. And then they get to fire back. So they have 1 at 4, 1 at 2, 1 at 1. And they get 2 hits. So of course I have to keep fighting because I'm going in from the sea and I have no way to land, nowhere to retreat to. So we keep doing the combat. The Italians get 1 hit, so I'm assuming it's the British infantry. And the British fire back. They have a fighter, they have infantry, and they have their bomber, of course. So they're going to fire back, and they get 2 hits. So that's the end of the combat. So Malta stays. It's a bit damaged from all the fighting, but it's still there. Congrats to the Maltesians. And so that concludes the combat phase. So all that's left is to put on the production. Oh, sorry, I have non-combat movement. Give me a second. Getting ahead of myself here. So for non-combat, we're going to move from southern Italy. We're going to move 4 infantry. Well, let's move. We'll move 4 infantry to northern Italy from southern Italy, and our reinforcements we're going to put in northern Italy. So for production, we have 11 for Italy, and we have 2 for Yugoslavia, so that makes a total of 13. So that's it for the Italian turn. Thank you very much.